7 things BTS Suga's facial features say about his personality. Can you judge a book by its cover? You can't judge a book by its cover, or can you? According to Australian People reader Alan Stevens, a person's facial features can give insight into their true personality. Here's what Suga's face says about him. 1. Confidence. According to Stevens, a person's width to length face ratio determines their confidence levels. People with narrower faces less than 60% as wide as they are long are cautious, while people with wider faces 70 plus as wide are more confident. Suga's face falls somewhere in between. It isn't narrow, but it isn't too wide either, indicating that Suga balances confidence with caution. 2. Friendliness. How do you measure friendliness? By measuring the distance between the top of the eye to the eyebrow compared to the height of the eye. People with higher brows like Suga like their personal space, while people with lower set brows like to stay close to people. 3. Tolerance. According to Stevens, people with wider set eyes are more tolerant of errors than people whose eyes are set closer together. Suga's wider set eyes say that he's a patient, tolerant person who isn't going to let other people's mistakes get under his skin. 4. Sense of humor. You'd think that a person's smile would give insight into their sense of humor, but that's not the case here. People with longer philtrums, like Suga, have a sarcastic, dry sense of humor, while shorter philtrums can be found on no-nonsense people. 5. Generosity. Do you have a full upper lip? If so, you might be someone who is generous with your words and actions. People with thinner upper lips, like Suga, are usually quieter and more concise. That doesn't mean they aren't generous, of course, but they might be less overt about showing it. 6. Worldview. Stevens describes people with thin eyelid folds or no eyelid folds as decisive and action-driven. As someone with thicker eyelid folds, Suga is a thoughtful, analytical person driven by logic. 7. Magnetism. The color and depth of the eyes correlate to charisma. Charismatic people like Suga have rich, deeper colored eyes that draw you into them.